Good morning, students. In the last two classes, we have seen about diagnostic instruments and supragingival instruments. Today, we are going to start with subgingival instruments. So, because of the design of working end, that is bulky working end is there in supragingival scalar set. So, because of that instruments cannot be used subgingivally or below the gingival margin. So, because of that, subgingival instruments are used, which are mainly the working end is designed in such a manner that it should not traumatize gingival tissue or subgingival tissue. So this set of subgingival instrument is made up of curettes, then root file or tooth file, then chisel and hoe. First we'll see the design of blade of a curette. So curette mainly designed in such a manner, blade is mainly designed in such a manner that only two surfaces are there, that is one face of the blade and one back surface is there, and these two unite and form a toe. It is a soft edge which will not traumatize tissue, and the back surface is also a smooth one, so because of that it will also not cause trauma to the gingival tissue. When you take a cross section of this curette, blade of a curette, you will find that it has a semicircular base or semicircular face with convex base. So the design is like slightly half moon shape type of cross section is there. So that is the basic design of a curette. So curettes are of different types again, universal curette and Gracie curette. Universal curette, first we will see to universal curette. Universal curette, the design of the blade, just now I have told you the same design of blade is there in Gracie as well as universal curette. So universal curette, in that the blade of blade is turned only in one direction, that is towards upwards. So this universal curette is used on all areas of the tooth and in oral cavity. All teeth can be on that areas. You can use this universal curette by changing just adaptation or finger grasp or fulcrum. You can change and you can use a single instrument on all teeth. So because of that the name universal is given. Whereas area specific or Gracie curette, so specially single instrument is designed for a particular area. So because of that name is given area specific, whereas universal is a single instrument can be used. In universal curette there are two different types of curettes are there, like 2R2L mainly meant for anterior region, 4R4L for posterior region. Other than that, Columbia curettes, McCall's curettes, McCall's are set of 4 curettes. So these are the universal curette which are there. Then Gracie curette, which we call it as a area specific curette. These area specific curettes, they are set of double-ended 7 double-ended instrument or set of single-ended 14 instruments are there in a single set. So these area specific curette, in that 1, 2 is mainly for anterior teeth, 1 and 2 is mainly for anterior teeth, labial surfaces of anterior teeth. Then 5, 6 is for premolar purpose. Then 7, 8, 9, 10 both are for posterior region, labial and lingual, buccal and lingual surfaces of posterior region. Then 11, 12 is mainly meant for mesial surfaces of the molars, and 13, 14 is mainly for distal surfaces of the molars. So this is the set of curettes. So area specific and universal. In universal a single instrument can be utilized, whereas in area specific set of instrument is there, or 7 instruments, double-ended 7 instruments are there. That is first difference between universal and area specific. Second difference is that in universal curette, the face of the blade or blade is turned only in one direction, that is only towards upward, whereas in Gracie curette, blade is turned not only towards upward direction but towards the side, which we call it as a offset blade. So this offset blade forms around 70-degree angle with the terminal shank, whereas here the face of or blade is turned only in one direction, and because of that it forms a 90-degree angle with its terminal shank. So that is the second difference. Third difference is offset blade, and blade is turning only in one direction. So area specific curette, in that only one outer edge, means the blade where it is turning towards sideways like this. So outer edge can be utilized as a cutting edge. So single edge is a cutting edge in area specific, whereas in universal both the edges of the face are utilized as a cutting edges. So that is the fourth difference between area specific and universal curette. So other than that, there are eyelet curettes are also present, in which a small eye, people can see here one eye or hole is there. So this we call it as a eye. We call it as a eye here. A small hole is there. So on this side there is a cutting edge is there, and this cutting edge can be utilized for removal of subgingival calculus as well as soft tissue debridement. So basic purpose of curette is removal of subgingival calculus along with soft tissue debridement in the subgingival area, means removal of the soft tissue wall of the soft tissue lining of the pocket. That is the main function of curette. In this curette, area specific curette, they have some more modifications in area specific curette. That is 1516 is one modification of 1112 of actual set. In that 1112 is there, which is mainly used for mesial surfaces of molars. The same is modified into 1516. So this 1516, what exactly modification is done is the only shank of this 1314 is included in this, and acute, because of this acute quadrangle in mesial area. Here you can see the shank is changed than that of 1112. Here 1112 shank is changed, and 1314 shank is included here. So that is the modification mainly done in these 1516 instrument. Other than 1516, one more modification is there in the Gracie, that is 1718 curette. 1718 is again utilized for distal surfaces of the molar. So here this 1718 is modification of 1314. Here 1516 is modification of 1112. 1112, the design you can see here, a sharp quadrangle is again included in the shank, and in this the shank is extended. In 1718, shank is extended slightly by 3 mm so that it should reach in the deeper area, and shank is again angle is accentuated so that this instrument should not get obliterated or obstructed due to the occlusal surfaces of molar. Because of this accentuated shank, this instrument can go easily in the distal most region. So these two are modifications of this Gracie set. Other than Gracie set, few more modifications are there, like extended shank or after 5 curettes are there. In after 5 curettes, the terminal shank is extended by 3 mm, means 3 mm more shank is there, so that in the deeper area of a pocket it can reach. So that is the after 5 curette modification is there. Then the next modification is mini 5 curettes are there. In mini 5 or mini bladed curettes, the same shank is extended, but the blade is reduced by 50%. Here this is the standard Gracie design. So standard Gracie design, in that blade is reduced than 50% in mini bladed curettes. So mini bladed curettes are very good for furcation areas, or you can utilize in furcation areas, or where a groove are present or some grooves, narrow grooves are there. In that area, these mini bladed curettes are very good to work. Other than these, Gracie curvette is one more modification of Gracie curette. So in Gracie curvettes, the blade is also reduced, as well as shank is extended by 3 mm. It is a set of instrument. 4 instruments are there, in which these Gracie curvettes are mainly utilized for deeper pockets, and in the similar manner like a mini bladed curettes, they are good in their work. Only the Gracie curvettes, in that blade is slightly more curved upwards. So because of that, it may produce gouging on the tooth surface or grooves on the tooth surface because of more curvature. So that is the Gracie curvate. Other than that, there are Langer and mini Langer curates are also present. In Langer and mini Langer curates, the blade of universal is incorporated in the shank, means in the shank of Gracie. So because of that, it is a combination of Gracie and universal, and they are set of 4 instruments are there. They can be 11, 12, 13, 14 and 5, 6, means mainly 3 are there which can be utilized, and sub 0 is also there. So all these instruments can be utilized for deeper areas where pockets are deep and areas are narrow. So for that purpose, these instruments can be utilized. So they are the modification of Gracie curates. Now we'll see other subgingival instruments. Other subgingival instruments in that, here these are the eyelet curates. Just now we have seen that eyelet curate. Now we'll see about the file. So these file, they have series of blades are there. So on a surface, series of blades, you people can see here series of blades are there on this surface. These series of blades are good at crushing the calculus. Whatever hard tenacious calculus is there, the burnishing of that calculus can be done by using these files, and the calculus is braked easily, and you can remove with the curates that calculus braked, whatever calculus is remaining, you can remove with the help of curates. But the problem with these series of blades, as series of blades are there, it may create roughness on the root surface. That is the disadvantage of using this instrument. Other than that, there are hoe curates are also there. Here we can see paired instrument. This is paired or single-ended instrument can be there. You can find here the cutting edge or working blade of this instrument is making 99 degrees with the lower shank. So here slightly it is turned like this. So it creates a 99 degree angle with the lower shank, and this cutting edge of a hoe, it has a two edges are there. So it makes contact with the tooth, 2-point contact with the tooth surface, means it creates with at the edge also, and on the shank also it creates a contact with the tooth surface. So it is also called as 2-point contact. It creates a 2-point contact with the tooth surface. The main function or basic aim of using this instrument is, this is mainly used to remove the hard tenacious band of calculus along the root surface. So that is the function of a hoe. Then we'll see about the chisel. All just now whatever instruments we have discussed are mainly used by pull stroke, whereas the single instrument, this is a chisel, this instrument is a single instrument which is used with the push stroke. So this chisel, you can find that it is a beveled instrument. Here this bevel is there. It creates a 45 degree angulation with the lower shank, and it creates a cutting edge. Here cutting edge is there. You people can find here cutting edge. See here cutting edge is there. So this chisel is mainly used for interdental areas where calculus cannot be removed by routine. Sometimes routine instruments are not useful. That time chisel can be used for hard tenacious ring of calculus, and these rings can be removed. Here it is, the blade is creating 45 degree angulation, whereas in hoe the blade is creating 99 degree angulation with lower shank. So these are the subgingival instruments mainly utilized to remove the subgingival calculus. With this we complete our subgingival calculus discussion, subgingival instrument discussion. Thank you.